Welcome to the Vetiver Vibes podcast. We're your hosts, Nikki, Fraser, and Rachael Dean, certified clinical aromatherapists. We are excited to have you here on today's episode where you know that you'll get the best essential oil scoop.
This episode is brought to you by Essentria, a leading online school for aromatherapy. If you want to learn more about Ayurvedic Indian head massage, check out the courses at www.schoolofessentria.com. Welcome to this week's episode of Vetiver Vibes. Nikki Fraser here with Rachael Dean. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
It's
Oh my God.
2025.
I know, I can't believe it. It seems like just yesterday it was 2020 and
I was thinking of our launching because it's been 5.5 years since we launched, and it's a lot has happened. Some bumps in the roads, and I'm so excited to see how 2025 goes for us. We have so many goals and plans in mind.
I know we just had a fabulous goal setting session and brainstorming and brain dumping all of our thoughts and ideas as to what Essentria will be this year and for the next 5 years and beyond. And I think those are some of my favorite times is when we get to just like dream. I love dreaming, and
Yes.
I know it seems silly that like you have to like tie it into like a day of the year or a time of the year necessarily, but sometimes it's just good to have like that goal of like a date or something where you just make sure it happens. So, I'm not a big personally on like New Year's resolutions and stuff like that, but I do like kind of taking a look at what happened in the year that just passed and like what is it I want to do in the year that's coming forward, that's coming. So, yeah, and I think we do that sometimes around like the back to school time and stuff like
Yeah.
that. There's different times of year where that happens, but um, yeah, I think Happy New Year is a good time of year to kind of look and see where we're at. So
I know. We spent 3 hours, honestly, like planning out our 2025 year. And we have so many exciting things coming up of launching a new course, kind of an
yeah,
in-between course of our foundation and our clinical. So, which is going to be really amazing for anyone who's, a naturopathic chiropractor, an RMT who want more than just the basics that our foundation has. So it's going to be leveled up a little bit, but it won't be quite as in depth of our 475-hour one. So that's going to be super, super exciting
might
to
feel a
come
little bit more
out.
achievable for people who are already super busy and,
Hmm.
just need something that will take them to that next level, and that they
And
can
you
maybe pair with other modalities and stuff like that too.
exactly. And for that one, the anatomy and physiology, if you already have it, is important. So we have a lot of students who inquire, I already have ANP. Do I need to take it again? So this one I think will help you out.
Yeah, so that's gonna launch later in the year, so we don't
Yes.
have a specific, timeline, but it's definitely incoming. And then we have multiple mini courses that are upcoming, at least one a
Mhm.
quarter, so that is our goal. Nikki's been working on a bunch that, she'll be teaching, and we'll definitely bring in some special guests as well, for sure,
Yeah.
so.
I love the mini courses, just great pocket size information. I like to say, an hour or two and get to dive deep into something.
Yeah, exactly. And then if you're looking for specific things, if you're one of our students and want a specific course, mini course, let us know what it is. Reach out to us and send us an email because, pretty much anything's on the table at this time.
Yeah, or even just if you want more videos, right? We have our Facebook group, Love Essential Oils with Essentria, and I go live in there every Friday almost. And
Mhm.
usually it's focusing on subtle aromatherapy, but I love doing little educational snippets in there also. So if you ever want to learn more about, a specific oil, an ailment, how to do anything, right? Like just learn more about something specifically, I love jumping in for 5 to 10 minutes and talking about something and sharing that information.
Exactly. And love essential love The love
Essential
group
oils
is
with
what I
Essentria. I know it's the double
Love
E's.
Essential Oils with Essentria is an open Facebook group to
Yeah.
people who just want to learn. So we also have a student group. So if you're looking up Essentria, you might find the other one. But the Love group is for anybody. So if you aren't an actual student of ours yet in one of our certification courses, then you're welcome in the other group for sure.
Mhm.
And you get lots of that's where all the fun stuff is happening right now because Nikki does all the subtle. She pulls cards and does lots of fun stuff there for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. The other thing I like to remind people too is, we talked about our goal setting. Is we did a podcast first year that we launched in January about breaking through limiting beliefs. So if you go way back, and I believe we also share it probably almost every January, but if you go
Yeah.
back, I believe it's episode 24 and a half, might show up as 25 type thing. But if you go back to the Januaries, you'll see the podcast called Breaking Through Limiting Beliefs. And it's a practice that I did years ago in a program that I was part of. And it was absolutely amazing just to kind of really dive deep into what are my limiting beliefs? What's holding me back from maybe achieving my next level of, for business. It's more so for anyone who's in business, but you can also do it, for family or anything else of what's holding you back and kind of looking at that a little bit more.
Yeah. And I will once we post this one, I'll repost the other one too, so people don't have to go searching all the way back because
Yeah.
there's a lot of podcasts now. We've done
Yeah.
we've done a lot.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
um so yeah, I think just generally like we're excited about 2025. I think we had a fabulous 2024. So many things happened and we had tons of guests on Vetiver Vibes. So, definitely go back if you've missed episodes and check them out. There's so many different topics that you can learn about. And one of the things I think is great about that is understanding that when you're taking these aromatherapy courses and certification courses, you can then go out into whatever it is that is super interesting to you and like create the business or the life that you want and find ways to just make it work for you. So, and there's so many different options and people want all of it. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Absolutely. All right.
yeah.
So here's to an amazing 2025, everybody. May you have peace, love, and prosperity, I always like to say.
Yes. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you for spending your time with us here at Vetiver Vibes. This episode was brought to you by Essentria, a leading online aromatherapy school. Don't forget to check out some of our free resources at www.schoolofessentria.com.
If you love this episode or you got a lot of value out of it, please make sure you share it with someone in your community who you think would enjoy it too. If you haven't already subscribed or reviewed the show yet, you can go on over to your preferred streaming platform and hit subscribe, then leave a review. This is the best way to help support us, and we appreciate it. Email us with a screenshot of your review, and we will send you a free guided meditation as our way to say thank you.
This podcast is for information purposes only. We are certified clinical aromatherapists and holistic health professionals. If you have a medication concern, please refer to your health team. Everyone's health is unique to themselves, so the topics and suggestions stated may or may not apply directly to you.